Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakdash, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. I'm going to play a few videos. If you know this most recent train attack, you can see the title. And yes, I'm doing my video a little different because something happened with my PC. So this is on my phone, but my PC is, still working. So, but anyway, you see this, this latest attack. They call it a terrorism attack, and the man is on the train. And I'm going to play a few minutes of this video. Before I get into it, let me read this copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So let me play this video and give you my commentary.
And when this man, 50-year-old Lawrence Reed, allegedly approached her from behind, removed the cap from a bottle of liquid, and then poured it all over the victim's head and body. The woman attempted to fight off Reed, and then she ran, but Reed eventually caught up with her. Police say that after igniting the bottle and then he dropped it, he used it to ignite the bottle and then set the victim on fire. Now, according to the complaint, surveillance footage showed the woman's body engulfed in flames, and then when she tried to extinguish it, she was rolling on the ground, and then she gets off the train at the next stop but collapses. Police say she was taken to the hospital and is still in critical condition. Reed allegedly walked away from the scene, but federal investigators caught up with him the next morning wearing the same clothes, and he had burn injuries on his right hand. They say Reed bought the gasoline about 20 minutes before the attack. Reed faces a charge of committing a terrorist act against a mass transportation system. Federal prosecutors saying this, quote, "This horrific attack was not just a barbaric assault on an innocent woman riding a train, but an act of terrorism that strikes at the core of our American way of life." The U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago, together with our federal, state, and local law enforcement partners, will take immediate and resolute action to bring swift justice to the victim. Prosecutors also confirming that Reed has an extensive criminal history, including a previous aggravated arson charge with connection to a fire in 2020, and if convicted, Reed faces up to life in prison. Todd, over to you.
Now, it was a couple things that was, seemed like bullshit in this whole video. One of the biggest things to me that kind of stood out, well, one, they don't got the whole video. Of course not, They got a lot of pictures to say 1,000 words, like this picture here. But then when they taking her on the stretcher, you kind of see that she is, for them to use the word engulfed in flames, it's like this lady's, she got some pretty clean socks, shoes, and pants, The fire obviously didn't hit that, And it was just a couple things that stood out there that reminded me of another certain incident. And that's this incident. If you remember this incident, the Charlotte train murder of the Ukrainian girl or woman or whatever the fuck she is, and come to find out it was basically just acted out movie, B-rated movie scene. The girl that basically had a period on the train and then the blood just gushed out when she went to the flow. No blood on her shirt, no blood on the seat except for where the period would come out. No blood on her shirt, no blood on the seats, and she just laid down there, and then all of a sudden you seen a blood pack explode. Just like you see the little blood droppings on the ground when the man got up and allegedly stabbed her, but he was bleeding more than her. And it's like, come on, man. Come on. And so it seems like Esau is doing it again. Why? Well, they want to make Jake the face of terrorism. That's why they come out with a lofty speech what is it, strikes at the core of our American way of life. Ain't the dude that allegedly set the bitch on fire American too? Are you saying Americans are different than the dude that set the woman on fire? You know, I mean, this is just a quick observation of the bullshit, but it looks just like this, and it also looks just like this.
A story about something called digital blackface. That's when a creator uses an AI generated video to drive racially charged misinformation on social media.
And that happens a lot. The AI blackface. Not saying that this is AI, because it probably not. It's just some B-rated actors and actresses. You know, they got this they got this dude to go and do some stupid shit so he can get paid, most likely, because he don't look like, you don't look like he's doing the best in America, in his American way of life. But he looked like he needed a job, so they gave him a job. He probably a B-rated actor himself, and they put this BS out there, just like they put this BS out there. The same reason why they got AI generated videos, and the point being is this: lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. We know this is what Esau do to demonize Jake as a whole, man. The new face of terrorism, that's Esau's MO, man. This is his MO. That we're not ignorant of how he operates. This is how Esau operates. I mean, they back when this happened, they had everybody feeling sorry for a lily small little Ukrainian Edomite woman, a foreigner, to get the Edomites all riled up. So what would make this any different? It don't look no realer than the Charlotte train thing. Don't look no realer than that. And then they come with a lofty speech. It strikes at the core of our American way of life. Come on now. And I'm going to end it with this. This is Psalms 10, and I'm going to start at 1. Why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire and blesses the covetous, whom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai abhorreth. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursings and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanities. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. And that's Esau, man. That's his whole MO. And that's why this, for some reason, this don't look exactly right. It looked like some bullshit is going on, just like in the Charlotte train thing. Seems like some bullshit is going on, And I'm pretty sure if you see the whole video, you'll know that it's really bullshit. I mean, hey, they make Jake the face of terrorism, but and they did do something that they always do, which is bring up his criminal record. That's one of Esau's MOs too. Make sure you bring up everything that he done, and really most of it looked like he was on some type of substance. But truth be told, Esau's MO is to make Jake the face of whatever whatever heinous things that's out there, while their own stats say that they are the ones. But like I said, this whole video just reminds me of the Ukraine thing, the Ukrainian woman thing, which was all fake. Basically a live acted script. And this basically screams the same thing. Live acted script. You know. But anyway, that's all I got right now. Till the next time, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash. The blinders to the apostles of great millstones. Salutation to you, Akim, doing the work in truth and sincerity. Till the next time, Shalom.